Hello, hello, hello. Just a little talk and walk. Oh dear, I had a bit of an argument with one of the staff in the gym because the other day when Gareth was fitting, that person was there. 1 second. Well, anyway, a few of the staff members were there supposedly to look after him, but they were looking at each other, talking to each other, not looking at him at all. So I just said to someone, excuse me, at least look at the bloke. He's having a fit, he's going up and down, potentially smacking his head against something. You're not even noticing. Finally, they looked around and noticed and went down to him. Well, her son overheard me say it to someone. So she come in, how dare you say I was unprofessional? She's working, right? It's her night of working. She goes over to a customer, to have a go at a customer, accusing the customer of being out of order for saying she's unprofessional. She's being unprofessional by complaining that the person said she was unprofessional. I was thinking, excuse me, can you look at yourself at all? And I said to her, no, I was right. She said, I don't care if you're right. You can't say that. I said, excuse me, if I'm right, obviously saying that is the right thing to say. Yeah. Of course. That's the point. But today, you can't say anything to people, can you? Yeah, you can't say people are unprofessional, even though clearly it was unprofessional. Well, look, I'm not saying they're not trained medics. Of course they're not. But you can't pretend to be looking after someone and then not taking notice of that person. There's two of you there. Right, when talking to each other, you don't have to face each other when you're supposed to be looking after him. You can both look at him and still talk to each other. Do you need to face each other to hear each other? No. You can stand next to each other and look at him. Keep an eye on him. But they weren't doing it. They were more interested in what they had to say to each other than what was going on with him. The other person was the person in charge of first aid. So she should have known better. So who was I saying was the most unprofessional? The person in charge of first aid, clearly. So I was thinking at the end, should I contact the management and just say, you need to speak to this woman? Because first of all, if somebody does need attention, needs to be looked after, they should be looking after that person, really. And obviously, if someone says they're not looking after the person, yeah, you can't complain to the person when you're working, because that's a customer. Yeah. So, come on. Yeah. Well, really, she should be sacked. Really. Not because what she done the other day, because tonight. Yeah, she's working. She's being paid to work and look after the customer, not, attacking the customer for what they said the other day. That's her job. If that's her job, do your job. Yeah, the other stuff, are we going to be friends? No. The reason why I mean this woman will never be friends is because of the fact she says some of the most stupid things. She was talking about going, having a jab and saying she wouldn't have had the jab, but she gave some stupid reason why she wouldn't have the jab. Something based around nothing at all. Just got something off the internet, spouting it off as if it was true. And I just challenged her. Just saying, excuse me, what you just said there, you do realise that just isn't true in any way, shape or form. But because I've done that, she just doesn't like me. That's okay, we're not going to be friends. Yeah? I mean, I know that you're going to keep doing this stuff because she's done it a few times. Come out with the most stupid stuff. Brain doesn't switch on before she talks sometimes. Well, we all do it, don't we, really? Yeah, that's the point, we all do it. But if I do it, and someone says, no, you're wrong, then I'll listen, think about it, and then say, well, maybe not. Yeah. Oh, indeed, yes. Anyway, so that was that. I did a bit of shoulders. Yeah. Well, I took that Gareth to Tesco's. He offered to buy me something. I said, no. He said, yeah, but you helped me the other night. I said, yeah, but I helped you the other night. I said, I wasn't doing you a favour for a favour. I said, I helped you the other night. He said, are you going to become a vicar or something? He said, because you've got that sort of nature, you want to help people. I said, no. I said, not in any way, shape or form. I would never become a vicar, no. That's not me. That's not who I want to be. No, thank you. Nope. Well, even a pastor, I've said I wouldn't even become a pastor. Not the way that pastors are. Yeah, that brings us back to the prayer meeting, doesn't it? Oh, Lord, I'm fed up with being disappointed. Really am. Yeah. Disappointing all the time. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good at all. Yeah, being disappointed all the time. No. But that's the point. It really is. You know, on Tuesday it was bad because of the questions. Oh my God. Those questions were so incredibly stupid. Well, the point of it is, it's like tonight, him talking about revival. Look, there is no way, shape or form God is going to involve this church in revival, if there is going to be a revival. Because with the sort of things that you did on Tuesday, that was just pathetic. What you did on Tuesday was utterly pathetic. It was so poor. You know, you come across as someone who's only just left Bible college, doesn't have a clue what you were doing. That was awful on Tuesday. Really, really bad. Yeah, that wasn't just bad, that was really bad. You know. Well, tonight, disappointing. Just disappointing again. Yeah, I'm trying to be guided by God, and I think I didn't say anything. I didn't sort of, was I tempted? Yeah, very. Yeah, I was very tempted to say something, but no, I know it's not my job to do so. Really, really isn't my job in any way, shape or form to do so. Well, I said to God, I said, come on, Lord. I said, yeah, the massive difference between me and, I'm not going to say who, yeah. Oh, Lord. Well, the understanding. Yeah, oh my. Yeah. Although, 3 months ago, my understanding was really, really bad. Well, compared to now. So, obviously, she could be really, really better in a few months' time. Or 5 months' time. So, yeah. It's not dreadful, it's just, I really didn't, yeah. I said to Lord, the amount of work that needs to be done is just, yeah. Oh dear. Well, basically the pastor, again, one thing that is incredibly stupid and immature, very, very immature, is again, he's taken another load on his plate. He said that he's doing a few sessions, I think about 8 sessions, where he's talking to young people from Spain online about the Bible. Okay? But obviously, he's a pastor of this church and looking after other churches as well. And then doing that as well. Really? You've only got, the same times as us. 7 days in a week, 24 hours in a day. You're stretching yourself. Again. Stretching. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt this church as well. Of course it is, yeah. But obviously the ego. That's the point, ego. he would like to think it's God directing him to do this. No, it's not. It isn't. Well, as I say, what he delivered on Tuesday was just terrible. If God was the one leading him and guiding him, then he would have done better then. He also would have done better tonight. He wouldn't have been asking for revival because he would have known that God's not going to do that. Well, it's very unlikely that God's going to do that because he hasn't done it. Well, he would at least be seeking God to, okay, Lord, if there's going to be revival, can you make sure we're ready? No, there was no concern about that. There was no point. There was no concern about, praying that we're ready. That we have, oil on our lamps. No, don't care about that at all. He was asking people to pray for him because obviously he wants to stretch himself more, probably. Yeah. Oh dear. That's the point. You need people in leadership who really don't want to go into leadership. Who really don't. The problem is the people that want to go into leadership, they want to take more, they want to take more, they want to take more, they want to take more. They want to stretch themselves more and more and more and more and more. The reason they want to do this is because they've got that ego. They've got that attitude. But as I say, God uses people, and certainly people like that can be used by God, absolutely. But the problem is they've got to be under somebody else, because they've got to be told, wait, slow down a bit. Slow down. This is your job, do that job. Nothing else, do your job. That job, do that. If you let them to stretch themselves, with 10 jobs, they would do it every time because they think they're Superman. There's a point they're not Superman, are they? Right, 1 second. The person is still over there. I think it's a homeless person. The person was there the other night, actually. That's the point. He's a little Spanish man. That's what he is. He's not this big hero. If he tries to carry the church, if he tries to carry all this stuff and juggle all this stuff, he's going to drop everything. That's the thing. He will drop everything. And when he does, no idea what's going to happen with this church at all. No idea. I've seen churches like this for years. Most of them are dead now. Well, the churches, not the people. Churches. They're dead now. They died. The churches, because the people were lazy. Really. Well, I say there's about 25 people. Actually, that's the point. There's a lot of people in the church. But most of the people in the church don't even bother. But as I say, I understand it because I'm certainly tempted not to bother. Really tempted not to bother. The only reason I bother really is because of the fact that I want to be led and guided by God. So if I can bring something, if I can just bring something, some version of light. Exactly what that version of light is going to be, I have no idea. But the point of it is to try and bring some version of light. Because that's the thing. I want to be a blessing. I don't want to be judging the people. I don't want to be judging the church in any way, shape or form. But it's so incredibly bloody disappointing every time. I'm saying, Lord, can you help me with this, please? Can you lead me and guide me and help me with this? Because, yeah, it looks really, really bad. Again. But that's the point. That's the church, really. Yeah. And it hurts. It hurts me every time I see this. Yeah. Of course, yeah. It hurts me, yeah. Yeah. Indeed it does. It's a mad situation. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got to take the Civic to the bloke who usually fixes the cars, for him to have a look at the bit that snapped. We're supposed to put the nut on. And the reason is that's where the lock nut was. And because I was having to bang that around a bit, trying to get that blinking thing off. Well, as I say, the person that I'm taking the car to tomorrow, he could have sorted the lock nut out easily. Because he's got more things to help, to sort it out. I've got nothing really. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the issue really, yeah. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. As I say, with the church, yeah, it's what it is. Isn't it really? It's what it is. Yeah, it's hard, really, to think about it, really. Yeah. Indeed. So, yeah, it's what it is. Hopefully soon it'll be sorted out. No idea. If I can help, I will help. That's the point. If I can help, I will help. No idea if I can help. We will see. Okay. I'll speak to you later. God bless. Bye bye.